What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Daaaa Picks. Well, the moon watching party gets a new friend. Welcome to the moon watching party, Sean.
Well, I appreciate it.
God damn, what happened?
It's something I don't want to talk about, but it was embarrassing.
Yeah, you guys lost to Arizona. Looked like a trap game? I mean, Arizona came out and they started punching you hard from the beginning.
They literally ran down our throats, and it was just god-awful. God-awful. It was so embarrassing. That was probably the most embarrassing loss that I've seen in a long time.
Yep. Not surprisingly, we got our asses kicked by the Kansas City Chiefs. GG's to those guys. Not only did you guys get it done offensively, but your defense, I mean, you guys shut shit down. Not that it was too hard to do, but you guys looked incredible out there. But some big upsets. Indianapolis defeating the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. We saw Justin Tucker miss a couple of field goals now in 2 weeks. Like, he missed one last week and last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. He missed a 60-yarder that could have won the game. He missed a 60-yarder that could have won the game.
Yeah, if he put a little bit more leg under it. Oh, so close. I'm eliminated from Eliminator because of that.
And then, of course, Houston beating the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was an upset.
Yes.
Yeah, Jacksonville. What are you doing? Duval, come on.
And the Denver Broncos letting up 70 points. My God.
I can't even count to 70.
Oh.
God, Rocha.
And also welcome everyone to the Moon Watching Party who got eliminated from Eliminator from last week.
So I'm double moon watching.
Who eliminated you?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. Roach?
His damn Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I picked the 49ers, so I'm still good to go.
Gotta keep going, Josh.
Last week I got 11 games correct. What about you guys?
I got 8.
8, Roach?
Yeah, same with Sean. I got 8 as well.
It was a rough week.
But let's see who was top 10 from last week, from week 3 in our ESPN Pick'em League. Roach, top 10?
All right, so leading up, no, it's not the actual hot take hockey. I asked him, but HTH is number 1, but it's not the actual hot take hockey.
Okay.
Okay.
With 13 picks. Bob salty nuts with 13, right?
All right.
Nody's picks got 13 as well.
He knows these picks.
Finky football with 13.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. ESPN fan 44911844701 with 13 as well.
We got Rockwell with 12 picks, right?
Uh-huh.
We got Vince DiBiase with 12.
Uh-huh.
We got Cam's picks with 12 as well. Cooper's sexy picks with 12. And running out on top 10 is Steelers Fan 87 with 12 as well.
All right, so congratulations to you guys from last week. Now, who's our top 10 overall so far in the season?
So, leading us off is Cam. He is number 1 overall, Cam's picks. Biting kneecaps is number 2. Jake the Man 2012 is number 3. Nody picks is number 4. Beano is 5. Niner Mo, go Niners, is 6. Rockwell is 7. Jetus McCretus is number 8. Marcus C is number 9. And Detroit Tristo is 10.
Okay, well, there you go. You're in our top 10 overall, but it's still early on the season, and we're definitely going to be catching up to you guys. Don't you worry, all right?
It's coming.
But are you guys ready for a whole new week? Week number 4?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I need to get rid of that bad taste from last week. Let's go.
Hold up those 4s, because it's time for Daaaa Picks.
Go.
For week number 4. And we start off on Thursday Night Football, and we have an NFC North rivalry. Ooh. The Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions, both 2-1. This game, this matchup is looking pretty damn good. What's the injury report, Roach?
So for this game, Montgomery for the Lions, as well as Christian Watson and Aaron Jones are questionable to play in this game. Meanwhile, the Packers are going to be also out 2 of the top offensive linemen.
Ooh, Bakhtari's still out?
Batari's still out.
Jesus.
All right, Detroit minus 1.5. Who are you guys going with? This is going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. It's pretty much a pick 'em, right? 1.5? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Green Bay Packers, they were down and looked out against the New Orleans Saints, and then Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers came crawling back to get that dub.
Yeah, they did. And Jordan Love threw his first interception.
Yep.
But he bounced back, and that's what you want to see from a young guy. You know?
That was impressive.
That was very impressive.
So who you going with, Roach?
I am going to rock with Detroit and this one, man. I think they got a lot of momentum coming off that great win against the Falcons last year. I think Aiden Hutchinson's going to have a great game against that backup offensive line. I'm going Detroit in a classic, in a great one.
Okay.
All right. You know, I was thinking about Detroit. In the beginning of the year, I was going to go Detroit, no doubt in this game. But I'm going Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay. I know Detroit's probably the favorite. Obviously, they should be the favorite. They're a really good, solid team. But Green Bay's getting Aaron Jones, more likely, looking like. Watson finally going to play this week. So those are two huge weapons, especially Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones had a phenomenal week 1. He was running all over the field, passing and rushing and receiving. And this is at home on a short week. Give me the home team, Green Bay Packers.
I'm going to take Green Bay as well. I just love the resilience that they showed last week against the Saints. That was a great test for them. And I think here at home on a short week, I'm going to be taking them. Detroit Lions. I want to see them use a little bit more Jahmyr Gibbs in the passing game.
Please.
Like he's been taking more carries the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
With David Montgomery being out, and Montgomery could be playing in this game, right, Roach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, correct. Yes, sir.
But one thing I want to continue to see from him is more work in the passing game, because that's where he's really going to flourish. And if they can do that, then I think they have a better chance to stand against the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'm going to take Green Bay here at home. I think they make enough defensive stops, and Jordan Love gets the job done. And I think he throws probably another 3 touchdowns here on Thursday Night Football. And we're going to be streaming this game, so come hang out with us tomorrow night, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
The over-under on this game is going to be 46. I'm going to take the over.
I'll go over.
I'll take over.
To London,
Oh.
where the Jacksonville Jaguars, their second home, are going to be hosting the Atlanta Falcons. Jacksonville. Man, things are looking rough over there. Calvin Ridley, those wide receivers.
Yeah.
And Trevor Lawrence the last couple of weeks, not looking too good, man.
Nope, not too well. Ugh, too straight.
Roach?
This is a tough one to pick from, man. Yeah, Falcons are coming off that loss, so now they're 2-1. But you know what? Jacksonville needs a spark. I think they get one this year. I think they go to London, like you mentioned, their second home, man. And I think that London crowd gives them that spark. And not feeling confident, but I am going to go Jacksonville in this one to bounce back.
You're going to go with Jacksonville. Yeah, this is their home away from home. But Atlanta, I trust more this year. They dropped one to Detroit last week, but they're going up against a defense that's giving up almost 300 yards through the air. And Atlanta, they're more of a rushing team, right? They're not really known for their passing game. But I love how they got Kyle Pitts involved in the passing attack last week against Detroit. And I want to see them do a little bit more of that, have at least a more balanced attack against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bijan Robinson could have a good game here, even though Jacksonville does pretty well against the rush. Bijan Robinson is a dynamic player, and playing for that London crowd, I'm going to take Atlanta here. I just trust them more right now.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be right there with you, Josh. I'm picking Atlanta. Yeah, I know the second, like you said, Roach, it's the second home for the Jacksonville. 100%, but they have not shown consistency. Even on the offensive side, they have had issues with drops. So which team are we going to get, Now, I know a lot, I want to see it before I can really start buying back into Jacksonville, because they are a young team. So they only beat the Colts by 10 points week 1, right? So they could easily be 0-3 right now, which is crazy. But Atlanta, I think, like you said, Robinson, I think Robinson, for Atlanta to be successful, they got to give him at least 20 touches. And, passing, rushing, all the combined. He had less than 20 last week. I think if they're going to win games, it's got to be 20 or more.
Exactly.
He's that kind of guy.
Yep.
I think they're going to get back to that, and I think they're going to win this game.
Over-under is 43.5 in London. I'm going to take the under.
Ooh. See, the London games are so tough to pick that.
They are.
I'll go under. Yeah, I'll go under.
I'll be the man now. Let's go over, baby.
Going over. Buffalo, New York, where the Bills host the Miami Dolphins in what looks like to be one of the juicier matchups of Week 4.
Why can't this be prime time?
Roach, what's the deal on Waddle?
So Jalen Waddle's in concussion protocol still, but he did practice today and looks like he's on track to come back Sunday.
Oh, Waddle.
Let's go.
Miami Dolphins, you guys saw what they did last week. They put up 70 against the Denver Broncos. It could have been more, but they decided to be gracious and humble. They decided to humble themselves. But this is different. I mean, this is a premier matchup against a division rival. What you guys looking at?
Looking at, let's say, the Bills last week, their defense looked good against the Washington.
Yeah.
Right? They held them to 3 points.
Oof, almost shut them out.
Can that defense, and they held 10 points to Vegas the week before that. How is that defense going to look as good? Like you said, 70 points last week, Miami. They have the number 1 offense in the league. They're averaging 552 yards a game. That's the premier matchup. Is that offense versus that defense? Which one's for real? You know?
The immovable force? No, the unstoppable force against the immovable object. Right,
yes.
Roach?
Yes,
Which one are you going to go with?
I am going to go with, I guess it would be the force. Is that the Miami Dolphins in this situation?
Yeah. Because
So-
the Buffalo Bills are the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So give me the Miami Dolphins, man. I think their offense is going to be a little bit too much for the Buffalo defense. What team will we show up? Will Josh Allen play mistake-free? Because if they turn over the ball, give Miami extra possessions to score, that's not going to be good for them. I'm rocking with Miami, baby.
I think Miami's probably the best team right now through the first 3 weeks going into week 4 in the NFL. I'm taking Miami. Until someone takes them out, I'm rocking with them.
Yeah, I'm going Miami as well. They didn't have Waddle last week.
No, they didn't.
They didn't even skip a beat. So it's like you don't even think about that. Now they're going to get Waddle back. This team is just flying. They're confident. And, we might see some turnovers from Josh Allen because the last couple of weeks he hasn't been forcing the ball because he hasn't needed to.
Yeah.
But he's going to have to make some plays down the field, and that's where he does sometimes make mistakes. So give me Miami. Yeah.
All right, over-under is 54.5. Definitely taking the over, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How bad are the Chicago Bears? How bad are they? They're so damn bad that they're playing against a team that gave up 70 damn points the week before, and that team here in Chicago are the favorites, the Denver Broncos.
That's
tough,
how
bad we are right now. And it's really rough. Chicago Bears 0-3. Last week we knew we didn't stand a chance against the Kansas City Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
But there's just nothing really to look at the Chicago Bears right now, defensively, offensively, that's looking really all that great.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the offensive line, Darnell Wright's been looking really good through the first few weeks of the season. One of the lone bright spots so far.
Yeah.
But now we go against the Denver Broncos here at home, a defense that's just giving up buku amount of yards and points. 291 yards allowed through the air, 177 a game through the ground. Bears, Justin Fields, DJ Moore, Rashawn Johnson, Khalil Herbert. If we can't get it done offensively, if we can't put up multiple scores, multiple touchdowns against this defense, what the hell are we? We weren't getting much separation with our guys, our receivers, against the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, they were just blanketing us. Yeah. That shouldn't be a problem against Denver from what we've seen so far. So this Bears offense, this is the best prime scenario for us to try to break through something offensively against this defense. And if it doesn't happen, I mean, the alerts are already sounding, but we might just have to bury our heads in the sand if we can't put up points against the Denver Broncos and we lose this game. Now, for the Denver Broncos, they have a cake matchup going against the Chicago Bears, who give up a shit ton as well defensively. They can't really stop a nosebleed. And for the Denver Broncos, for their defense, if they want to find some sort of resemblance of respect for themselves, they can shut down the Chicago Bears if they want to turn things around. This is an offense they go, you know what? Let's put things together and let's go shut these guys out or shut them down and get this dub here on the road. So this is an ass of a matchup right now, but I'm gonna go with the Chicago Bears. I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. Fields, guys, you got to get some scores here. Yeah. You guys got to get some scores against this defense. But the Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson, I mean, Russell Wilson, I could see them putting up 3 touchdowns against us and winning this game.
Yeah.
But give me the Bears. Give me the Bears.
Don't hate me, Josh.
Go with the Broncos?
I'm going with Broncos.
I don't blame you.
I just when I watch both these teams, I've seen a little bit more promise out of the Broncos at times. Now, not consistently, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just, y'all aren't even average 200 yards passing a game. And that in the NFL nowadays, that's pretty bad. Now, obviously, the whole offense this is their opportunity, like you said. I'm praying, because I have Justin Fields in fantasy, so I really, really hope that they get it turned around this week. But yeah, I kind of trust Sean Payton more. I know he hasn't really done great, but he has a better reputation than y'all's coaching staff. So give me Denver, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable at all.
Roach?
Strap in. Let's go for a ride. Denver, Broncos Nation, Broncos Country, let's ride. That was terrible.
You going with Mr. Unlimited?
Yes.
Russell Wilson?
Baby kissing Wilson?
The Broncos, man. Until Chicago can show me something on that offensive side, I think we see the Broncos defense look a little bit better this week. I trust their offense more than your guys' offense, and let's ride. I'm going Denver, but I feel dirty.
All right, I'm the lone man out. I'm taking my Chicago Bears. It's the first of the month in October, so let's start the month off right and get a dub. Okay, Bears?
Come on.
My God. Over under 46. I'm clearly taking the over on this game.
Yeah.
Easily.
It better be over.
All right. To the dog pound, Roach. Sean. The Cleveland Browns are taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Roach, the report.
So, Justice Hill and OBJ are both going to go into this game questionable, but OBJ didn't practice today, but Hill did. So it looks like he's more able to play than OBJ. Nobody out for the Browns, obviously, besides Chubb.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a tough one, man. You know, the Browns looking good coming off that win. They're 2-1. The Ravens coming off that loss to the Colts in overtime. It took Matt Gay 5 field goals to beat them. Joshy and Shawnee. Give me the dog pound. I think at home the defense will be the reason why they win this game. Give me the dog pound at home, baby.
All right, Sean.
Oh, this is a tough one. Going into this video, I was thinking about Baltimore because they should bounce back, right? They could easily be 3-0 right now. But I'm actually probably leaning towards the Browns. And the main reason I'm looking here is I'm looking at their past 3 games, right? Cincinnati, 24-3, right? Pittsburgh, 26-22. Okay, what happened there, defense? And then back to only giving up 3 points.
Yep.
Common denominator of those 2 games that they only gave up 3 is that they're at home. Mm-hmm. They're at home in this game. So give me the Browns. I think their defense has been playing fucking amazing. So give me the Browns in this game.
Sorry, Ravens flock. Making this unanimous. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns at home with that defense.
Yeah.
And the over-under is 40.5. I will take the under, actually.
Me too. I'm going to go under for this one.
Definitely going to go under. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Tennessee and the Cincinnati Bengals face off this weekend. Burrow and the Bengals finally get a win last week against the Rams.
Finally.
19-16. Jamar Chase had a really good game.
Yep.
Yes.
And the Tennessee Titans, they're 1-2. Derrick Henry's not looking all that good, guys, this year.
What is going on with them right now?
Yeah, the offensive line, I don't know. He's just not producing. He's just not looking good right now.
Terrible.
And he's getting out-snapped by Tajay Spears.
I think it should be an easy one. It's going to be Bengals. Joe Burrow seemed to be pretty healthy now out of that game, man. Now this is where they start to finally footing. Give me the Bengals.
You go with the Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bengals, too. Tennessee, there's not much to like there with them. Tannehill is absolutely trash. He's a trash can with cleats out there. He is garbage. Derrick Henry's garbage. This whole team is garbage. Give me Cincinnati to get a win streak going here. 2 in a row.
You know, I'm going to take Bengals also, so we're going to make it unanimous here. I don't feel confident. I think it's only at minus 2.5. I think that's pretty accurate. It might be only a field goal game. So, yeah, but I'll go Bengals.
And I'm going to take the under, which is 41.
Yeah, I think it's going to be low scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll agree.
To the Nap Town, where the Colts host the Los Angeles Rams. Rocha?
Yeah, man. So in this game, Anthony Richardson, at the moment, still concussion protocols, but he did practice today. So looking like he was going to be back for this game.
That's huge.
All right.
Definitely needed that.
Yeah, the Colts, great win last week against the Baltimore Ravens
Yes.
in overtime. The Los Angeles Rams dropped 2 in a row now as they head to Indy.
Yep.
You guys taking the Colts in this one? Feeling good about the Colts this week?
Oh,
They haven't looked too bad.
they really haven't.
2 weeks in a row, they've pulled off a dub.
Yeah, even without Anthony Richardson, that team's looked pretty solid.
Yeah.
So
Michael Pittman getting all those receptions. My God. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts. Fuck it, give me the Colts. Give me the Naptown to improve to 3-1.
you know, I'm right there with you. I'm gonna go Colts also. You know, just because I don't trust that offensive line for the Rams. We saw them getting murdered on Monday night against the Bengals, and then Zach Moss has been phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give me the Colts.
Roach.
Wow, what made this unanimous? I'm going to Colts, man. This is Matt Gay going against his former team. I think he get another 4 or 5 field goals again. I think the Colts come out of this game 3-1, baby.
Matt Gay has been phenomenal.
Yes.
If the Rams are going to win this game, you look at the Colts passing yards allowed, almost 300 yards they're allowing per game.
Yeah.
And that's something that if Matthew Stafford is getting nice protection, he can get this ball out to Nakua, Tutu Atwell, and he could carve up this secondary and put up some points and get a win. But, I'm just going to trust the Colts here at home.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right. The over-under is 46.5. You know what? Give me the over. I'm going to go the over.
You know,
Give me the over.
we have been going under a lot, so yeah, let's go over.
Yeah.
I feel like last 3 games we've been doing unders. So
To New Orleans, the Saints hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Saints lost one last week to the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
And the Bucs lost, obviously, to the Eagles.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Saints right off the hop. I just trust the Saints a little bit more here. Roach, any injuries we need to know about?
Derek Carr's most likely out this week. He's week to week. Also for the Bucs, they could be without 2 of their top corners. So lack of offense for one side, lack of defense for the other.
Okay.
and Kamara's come back, right?
Yes, Kamara will be back for suspension.
That's the big news. Alvin Kamara coming back. I'm loving that for the Saints offense. No matter who's under center, I'm taking the Saints at home.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Oh, if Kamara was coming back, I was kind of leaning towards the Bucs. But you know what? Yeah, give me the Saints because I think they're going to. James Winston. It's his former team, so he wants to give it a range. I still don't trust him either way, though. I really don't even think that's really going to be much. It's going to be Kamara. It's going to be quick passes. It's going to be just get the ball in their playmakers' hands. So give me the Saints.
Let's eat a W, as Jameis Winston would say. I think the Saints at home pick up the dub. Kamara has a great game.
Over-under's 40.5. I'll take the under in this one.
I'll go over. Give me the over. I think it could be a high-scoring game.
I'm going to go under because, I'm going to go under because they're both these defenses are usually pretty solid. So
NFC East rivalry matchup.
Oh.
The EAGLES Eagles take on the Washington Commanders. Philadelphia enters this game as 8-point favorites. The over-under is 43.5. You guys think the Commanders can pull off an upset here at the Link?
I hope so.
Yeah?
I hope so. But I don't think it's going to happen.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Eagles are one of the best teams in the NFL. For me, it's like Miami, San Francisco, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
They're all undefeated. And, I think Philadelphia is going to take care of business right here at home. I love how they've been using DeAndre Swift the last couple of weeks. He's been looking great. A.J. Brown coming off of a big game last week against Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Much needed. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm taking Philly here.
Yeah, looking at it, finally they won by a double-digit score, right? 2-possession game.
Yeah.
All the first 2 weeks, teams started making comebacks on them, but they did a great job against Tampa and pretty much shut that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna go Eagles here. Washington, hopefully they have a bounce back game because they got fucking only held to 3 points, but the Eagles' defense is pretty solid too. So I think it's gonna be a rough day for Howell.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like it's gonna be mostly in his hands if they're going to have a chance to win this game, I'd say, offensively, because the Eagles are, they're exploitable through the air, but on the ground, they don't give up anything. They're only giving up 48 yards a game.
Oh, I'm benching Brian Robinson in fantasy.
You have to
be honest.
You have to.
I'm benching him. Yeah.
So, I just don't trust them to do that, and
Yeah.
Philly should win this game. Roach, you with us?
Yeah, the Commanders did beat them in Philly last year, but not this year, man. Give me the Eagles. Give me the points.
Of course, it's rivalry.
Yeah,
NFC
yeah.
East. Crazy shit happens.
Anything can happen, yeah.
But we're going with the Eagles. Over under is 43.5. I'm taking the. I'm gonna take the over because I think Eagles can put up a shit ton of points.
I'm gonna go under. I think it's gonna be them running it down their throats and just give me the under.
I'm going to go under as well.
And I'll take the Eagles with the points -8.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Carolina, Minnesota. Roach, what's the injury report?
So Bryce Young returned to practice today, so it looks like he's on cue to return this Sunday.
Do you think that's the right move, bringing back Bryce Young when, God damn it,
Dalton
Dalton has been looking pretty damn good. He
looked great.
He and Thielen had that great connection.
Yeah.
My God.
Had a feeling that was going to be the case. I started feeling it in the league, and it worked out great.
Yeah. Let's see. Minnesota's -3.5 here on the road. They are coming off of 3 straight losses. They're looking for their first dub.
Oh,
Yeah.
So is Carolina.
Yeah.
So who gets their first win here?
I'm going Minnesota. Even with Bryce Young back, like he wasn't looking that great.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
Minnesota, please get your first win, please.
My God. I'll take Minnesota as well. They should be able to get the job done even here on the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me the Vikings.
And Madison finally looked pretty decent last week. I think he had 90 yards rushing. Oh my God. So
La-ti-da, Mr. Madison. Roach?
Yeah, I gotta go Mini too, man. I'm gonna put my faith in the better team. They are the better team in this situation. Now we'll see some Akers this week. I think hopefully that could get the run game going even more.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings get the dub.
With the amount of points that these defenses are letting up each week, over under 45.5, I'm taking the over.
yeah, and I'm excited to see Thielen versus old team.
That's right.
Me
It's
too.
gonna be fun.
That's right.
It's gonna be fun.
Houston, Texas, where they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh shit.
Pittsburgh's only -3 entering this game. Houston's coming off that big win last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
True.
And Steelers are 2-1. You think Houston can do it again? Put up another dub here against a defense like this?
You know they could CJ Stroud's been looking great, so
Yes, sir.
they haven't been turning over the ball.
And that's the thing that
great.
and that's the thing that they're going to have to try to not do, because
Yeah.
the Pittsburgh Steelers, when I say a defense like this, they're a defense that's very opportunistic.
Yep.
They create turnovers, they get some sacks on some big plays, but they're giving up a lot of yards. So
Yeah,
they are.
when you look at the amount of yards they're allowing through the air and through the ground, this could be a big day for CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, Tank, and Dameon Pierce.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game because if you look at just the numbers, right, between the teams, like the team stats, you would say you have to go Texans, right?
Yeah.
They're having more yards per game offensively. They're giving up less yards on defense. So it's like, God, it's so tough to choose this, right? So sometimes you look at this team stats and you want to go with that, which one favors, but at the same time, it's still a young team in Houston. I don't know.
Anyone feeling froggy? Going Houston? Roach?
I
I
don't
see
think
you.
so.
I see the wheels spinning in your head right now.
Fudge.
I think I gotta go Pittsburgh in this one, man. I feel like they're the other better team in this situation. I think they're the more experienced team in this situation. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh, but I would not be shocked. Pittsburgh's favored by 3 if this is only like a 1-point game. But I'm gonna rock with the Steelers.
I'm gonna take the Steelers here as well.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll be froggy. I'll go Texans.
You're gonna go Houston?
Let's go.
I don't know. I want to pick an upset.
All right, there we go.
I'll pick an upset. Come on, Houston. Don't let
Sean's upset of the week.
I don't know why.
Houston over, even though it wouldn't be that big of an upset, to be honest.
Yeah. Facts.
Over under is 42. You guys taking the over or under? I'll take under.
I'll take over. I think it's going to have to be. If it's an under game, then that favors Steelers. Give me the over, and that's I think how the Texans going to win.
Yeah, I'll go under. I think the Steelers defense holds them.
To SoFi Stadium, where the Chargers host the Los Angeles Raiders. Roach, injury report.
So Jimmy G is in concussion protocols at the moment. No update as of this video. Chargers, obviously, Mike Williams out for the year with a torn ACL. Austin Eckler still day-to-day, but did practice and looked really good in practice today, so he could be making his return this Sunday.
Okay. Who you liking here?
Ooh.
I am liking the Los Angeles Chargers. Gotcha, Raider fans. Sorry, I had to. I think the Chargers, coming off that win against Minnesota last week, have found some momentum. If Eckler's back, I think it runs all over the Raiders. There's going to be a high-scoring game, but I'm going with the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah, with Eckler probably coming back, I think that would be a huge boost to that offense. I'm going with them as well. Sucks Mike Williams is out with the torn ACL, but they do have that rookie, Quentin Johnson. Mm-hmm. So hopefully he gets going too. But yeah, give me the Chargers.
I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Chargers too, but I feel really skeptical about this one because the Raiders, I could see a massive game here for Davante Adams once again. I mean, he went nuclear last week. He could go even more so against a weak secondary of the Los Angeles Chargers. Over 350 yards they're allowing through the game, through the air each and every single week. This could be a good Josh Jacobs game as well. Raiders could pull off this upset. I'm going to take the Raiders against the spread. Okay. I'm going to take the Raiders against the spread, but straight up, I'll take the Chargers.
You know, I think you're right. It could be like a 3-point game, 4-point game. So, yeah, I think the Raiders could cover that spread.
Same.
Yeah, man, I would love Jacoby Myers or Davante Adams just have a monster game.
Yeah, they really could.
Yeah, that could really happen.
48.5 is the over. Under, I'm going to take the over.
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah.
Sean, your Dallas Cowboys. They dropped an egg last week against the Arizona Cardinals on the road, but now you guys are back home. You're facing off against the New England Patriots.
Yes.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling still a little nervous because going
up against a pretty decent defense here.
Yeah, and we played them a couple years ago. Was it 2-3 years ago? And it went to overtime. It was a tough matchup. And today we did sign Billy Price, a center, to our practice squad. He's probably going to be elevated to our team. And that scares me. That's what makes me nervous because now that's telling me Tyler Biadasz, our starting center, could be out. I didn't think so. I thought he was a game-time decision this past week. And I was like, okay, that means he's probably going to play next week. But them signing Billy Price makes me a little nervous for that. Because we saw Dak and them looked rushed. They didn't feel comfortable. I'm guessing that's because we had 3 of our offensive linemen out. So this makes me a little nervous. But what I am not nervous about is I think our defense is going to bounce back. Dan Quinn was pissed off. I saw an article that he was really pissed off the defense. And Dan Quinn's going to get onto them. He should be able to motivate them. This team is going to be dependent on our defense for a while. So, still makes me a little nervous.
Dak Prescott makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, he hasn't looked all that great this year so far. No. I mean, some of the mistakes that he's made are bad. Last week against Arizona, that interception he threw in the end zone, I still can't figure out what the hell he was looking at, what he was looking for.
I don't know.
The New England Patriots, they will make you pay for your mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something that worries me. But you're taking your Cowboys?
I'm going to go Cowboys.
Okay.
Just because I trust our defense. Going after Mac Jones and all those guys, I think we will be able to. We'll have a bounce back game, no doubt. Micah and all those guys, they're going to bounce back, and it's going to be awesome to see Zeke too.
I will take the Cowboys as well, but against the spread. Because Dallas is favored by 7. I will take the Patriots against the spread. Straight up, I'm taking the Cowboys. Roach?
I'm going to also go with the Dallas Cowboys. I do think they'll bounce back. I want to see another good game for Pollard and CeeDee Lamb. I think that defense does hold Mac Jones down. I think Dallas bounces back.
Yeah, and I know CeeDee Lamb last week was very, you could tell he was frustrated.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to just get back down to the basics and just play within our offense. So, yeah, I will probably be right there with you, Josh. I think this could be like a 3 to 4 point game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Over under's 43. I'm going to take the under with these two defenses.
Same.
Yeah, I'll go under. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Yeah.
All right. Roach's 49ers hosting the Arizona Cardinals.
Woo.
Roach, are you feeling a little bit nervous? Arizona's coming off that big win against Sean's Dallas Cowboys.
Is it possible to be feeling nervous but also confident at the same time?
I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm feeling. Like, we're the best team in the NFL. There's no doubt about that. Us and, of course, the Miami Dolphins. We're the best team in the NFC. That's for damn sure. But the Cardinals...
Hear that, Eagles fans?
Yeah, Eagles. But the Cardinals also beat one of the best teams in the NFC last week in the Cowboys. And the Cardinals always tend to give the 49ers struggle. While the one team's good or bad, they tend to get to us, especially at Levi's Stadium. Ayuk will be back for this game. Debo didn't practice today with sore ribs, but I expect him back. How is Josh Dobbs going to look? What do you guys think? How do you think he's going to look against our defense this week?
I like Dobbs a whole lot, man. I was really shocked when I heard that he was going to be the starting quarterback right before the season started.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this guy? Man, I'm really liking this kid a whole lot.
Yeah, I remember when he got some playing time when he was in Pittsburgh. I think he was a backup there, and he didn't look that great. But you know what? He's really found his groove. Mm-hmm. He's taking care of the ball. That's the most important thing. He has not turned over the ball. And so very impressive. And that's what you got to do to win in this NFL is not turn over the ball, keep the ball, and they're running the ball pretty well. Yeah. So it's been really impressive.
So, Roach, you going to take your 49ers?
You know I got to go with the San Francisco 49ers, baby. But I will say this. Start James Conner in fantasy this week. Yeah, we have a great run defense, but the mother effort always kills the Niners no matter what team he's on. I think the Niners win. We're favored by 14. I'll take the Cardinals with the points, but you know I got to go my Niners, baby.
I'm going to take the 49ers, and I'm going to take them with the points.
Woo!
I'm going to take them 14.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I think they're going to try to send a message because they saw that Arizona beat the Dallas Cowboys last week. So not only is this a division rival that, you got to make a statement there like, stay your ass down there in the basement. Mm-hmm. But they're also going to make the statement like, hey, look at Dallas Cowboys, what you guys weren't able to do, we were able to do, but we were able to stomp their asses into the fucking mud. They're going to make a statement here, the 49ers. I'll take them with the 14.
I can see it going both ways. I can see that scenario. I can see Roach's scenario. Yeah. Because the Cardinals have been close in pretty much all their games. Mm-hmm. They could easily be 3-0 right now. The Cardinals could be 3-0.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Niners.
Okay.
I would love an upset, though. But I actually will. I'm leaning towards it being like maybe a 10-point game. I think so. I'm gonna go Cardinals against the spread, but give me the Niners.
Over under is 44. I'm gonna take the over because San Francisco scoring 30 points a game.
Yeah, give me that.
I'll go over as well. We scored 30 points in every single game so far.
All right, to New York, to MetLife Stadium, where the Jets host the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Swifties.
The Chiefs, yeah, the Swifties. That was the big story last week.
Jesus.
Yeah. Taylor Swift went to the Bears and Chiefs game, and that's all everybody talked about.
Yep.
My goodness.
Couldn't get enough. I couldn't stop hearing about it. Jeez.
And the New York Jets, Saleh came out and he said, we're sticking with Zach Wilson. Apparently, that's rubbed some people in the locker room the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. He's been, he's not the guy, Nope. He's not the guy for them. And you see the frustration growing for the New York Jets. And this is not a good scenario, even at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to take the Chiefs. I'm going to take them with the 9.5 points, and they will be my eliminator pick here on this Sunday Night Football game.
Okay.
You're the only one who can say that?
Hey! I'm still alive. Don't let me down, Chiefs.
Yeah, you said it, man. The team, there's a little discord right now. Like, the defense is getting irritated because they're trying their damnest. And their offense is just shit in the bed, right? Yep. Zach Wilson, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And that's not good. Hall, not really doing shit. He's got 154 rushing yards. Didn't he have like 100 yards in week 1?
Yes.
Like, that's terrible. So, Garrett Wilson, I love this kid. He's very professional. You could tell when he was being interviewed, he was trying not to say anything bad about anybody. But you could tell he was getting frustrated with Zach Wilson or the whole offense in general. But, yeah, this is Chiefs, man. With the points, doesn't matter. It's Chiefs. Yeah.
Roach?
Yeah, man, give me the Chiefs, give me the points. Man, I wish Aaron Rodgers was playing this game because it would have been a great one. But the Chiefs to be able to handle them easily.
Hey, we might possibly see Trevor Simeon. Is that who they signed, right?
Yeah, it's Simeon.
Trevor Simeon? Maybe another week or so. I don't know.
Over-under is 42.5. I'm going to take the over.
Because
Chiefs are just putting up too much points.
They could put up like 35, 40 points this week, too.
I'm going to say Travis Swift gets 2 touchdowns this week.
Travis Swift. Yeah, give me
If they
the
get married,
Swifties.
he's going to take her last name?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I saw that on social media, too. Like, there were, like, people talking about that. If they were to get married, yeah, people,
Oh my
like,
God.
the Swiftie fan base are saying that Taylor Swift should not take his last. It's getting crazy, man.
Oh
with
my
this whole
God.
situation.
I was joking. I didn't know that was a serious topic there.
Me
going on.
either.
But, oh my. Anyways, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, he probably should have a couple touchdowns. He's getting better and better each week. You can see that he's getting back to his normal self.
And we'll be streaming this game, so come hang out on Sunday Night Football.
Come on.
To Monday Night Football, the Giants and the Seahawks.
Uh-oh.
Face off on primetime. We will be streaming this one. The line is even right now. Over-under is 47.5.
Yeah.
Do you guys trust the Giants here at home against the Seahawks?
Well, Saquon Barkley is day-to-day with that ankle injury. Not sure what the update with him today. Seahawks are getting back two defensive backs. Tariq Woolen and Jamal Adams are both going to play in this game.
Ooh, Jamal Adams is back.
Jamal Adams is back.
Awesome. Good to hear.
I'm going to take the Seahawks. I'm going to take the Seahawks here at MetLife Stadium. Giants 1-2, fall to 1-3. I love that they're getting Jamal Adams, some defensive pieces like that.
Yeah.
And I just think offensively they're just too much. And New York's not going to be able to catch up. So I'll take the Seahawks. And the line is even. I'm surprised that it's actually even. I would have figured that the Seahawks would have been at least 2.5, 3 favorites.
At least, yeah.
I'll take the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm going to go Seahawks as well. Main stat I'm looking at is the New York Giants give up almost 140 yards, 138 rushing yards a game. Kenneth Walker is going to feast.
And Charbonnet. That's a great duo over there.
So give me that just for that main reason, because that's what you want to do on the road in a hostile territory. You want to be able to run the ball. So give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I got to go with the damn Seahawks as well, man. I don't want them. I hope the Giants just kick the shit up, man.
Huh?
I thought you said you wanted to win. No. The Giants, I hope they upset them, but I'm going Seattle as well.
Okay. Over-under is 47.5. I'm going to take the over. I mean, the Seahawks are putting up buku points, man. Over 30 a game.
You know, for some reason, I'm feeling an under on this one.
An under?
I actually, on the when the total points, I put 42, so I think it's going to be under.
Okay.
I'm going over. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Over?
Over.
All right. So there you have it. There's our picks for week number 4. We want to we want to thank everybody for watching on the premiere. We want to thank everyone watching on the replay.
Yes.
If you haven't done so, smack that like button. Hit that subscribe if you guys are brand new. Come hang out for the streams on Thursday, Sunday night, and Monday Night Football. And hopefully there's no injuries.
Yes. Facts.
Please.
Hopefully my Eliminator stays alive for another week.
Good luck.
And hopefully my Dallas Cowboys can bounce back.
Do the Bears get their first win?
Hopefully we're 4-0 going into that Dallas game next week, baby.
All right. We'll see you guys for it all. Good luck, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.